Slipknot, Wait and Bleed.
Let's go. Oh, let me make this bigger. Pause.
This song is called Wait and Bleed.
I felt the rise up and kneel down, clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell, I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell, I wait and bleed. Come on, I'm walking up our town, the night is bright out this time. Everything is 3D fast for me. My ears are red and gold, the air is standing straight up. This is not the way I picture me. I can't control my shakes, how the hell did I get here? Something about this is very wrong. I have to live out loud, I wish I didn't like this. Is it a dream or a memory? I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down, clear the stone of lids. I wander out where you can see. Inside my shadow, wait and bleed.
Fire.
Get out of my ear, 'cause I don't need this. Why didn't I say this? But I'm a victim and you're reincarnated. I am sin by just making my mind up and taking your breath away. I felt the air rise up in
This is crazy.
Ooh, I like it.
inside the shadow, wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of mist. I wander out where you can't see. Inside the shadow, wait and bleed.
Can you turn it up a little?
You haven't learned a thing, I haven't seen a thing. The blood was in my bones, the pain went down with fire. You haven't learned a thing, I haven't seen a thing.
Nice.
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of lids. I wander out where you can see. Inside the shadow, wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of lids. I wander out where you can see. Inside the shadow, wait and bleed.
Nice.
Bro,
Ooh.
nasty.
That might have been one of my favorites from them.
I was about to say, they don't miss, though.
Yeah, that was fire.
They don't miss. Bro, there's always something like when that melody hits every time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. But it's like on top of like rugged guitars, bro.
That's what I was
and
gonna
rugged
say.
drums. So it's like a
It's almost like not melody, but it is.
no, I mean,
Like,
it's always
it's-
a melody. It's,
Yeah, but like
that's a melody.
it's like when I think of melodies, I'm like, oh, pretty. Like that's what comes to my mind, like pretty.
Well, that's just certain melodies. There's
Right?
different types of melodies.
Yeah, but it's like that was fire. And
That
the
was.
bridge, I loved the bridge when it was you haven't learned a thing, I haven't changed a thing, and then it's you haven't learned a thing, and he like paused the
Yeah.
change. I loved that.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. I was gonna say, I don't know like when they came out, but it sounds like a lot of people are influenced by them, like modern people.
Yeah.
Like this is 1999.
I was 8.
So, well, all right, we're not talking about all that, but I've heard like similar sounds come after this.
Yeah.
If
You know
that
what
makes
this kind
sense.
of
like 2010s? I feel like people were trying to recreate these sounds.
remember that song Mandibles that we listened to?
Yeah, the East. What is it? Damn, I can't think of
Something.
the name. Yeah.
East something I just saw
Yeah.
the other day. This sort of like gave me that vibe, and I really liked that song.
I
I think it was the speed of it.
He was like more rapidy though.
Yeah, well, the hook is what I'm thinking of.
I don't remember the hook.
Mandibles, mandibles, or something like that.
I don't remember it. I don't remember, but yeah, I mean, I like the blending of the styles. It makes it the more we listen to rock, the more it makes sense. I remember when we first heard him because I told you I talked to Samson, and we were having conversations about a bunch of different things, and he was like, "Listen to Slipknot. You don't even know. Like, you as a rapper, I think you'll appreciate what Slipknot does." And I'm like, okay, I like kept that in my head, but then we reacted to them after that, and I was like, it didn't connect like that it was like it did connect that it was like blending genres, but like now I can like really hear it.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know if it's intentional, but it's like I don't know.
I'm sure.
It's there. It's there.
Some
So it
of
makes
it.
sense how a rapper could hear this and be influenced by him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I was always like, bro, I didn't even like growing up. I always knew about them up until Reactions. I
heard the name.
I was always like, I didn't even want to go near it.
It's scary looking.
I didn't want anything to do with any music like this until Reactions.
I agree. I used to hear the name Slipknot a lot, and I just assumed all rock bands were like Satanists. They just were devil worshippers and Satanists. But like, it's just an expression, you know. And looking at it like that they're just normal people who are good at music. It's like so much more impressive than when you see it from the outside and don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
When you understand like the amount of work that goes into being a band is, I can't even imagine. All these different personalities have to get along, and then like they all mesh together to make.
You need chemistry.
Yeah, it takes and not only chemistry, but like the talent and the time that you put into learning everything and creating your own sound at that. It's crazy.
Yeah, and then there's some bands like Fall in Reverse. I know Ronnie does a lot of the writing for all of it, for a lot of the instruments.
A lot of bands work like that. They like certain songs will be written by certain members.
Yeah.
Like then to pull it together and
everybody work it, and even if it's like, this is my vision, I'm writing this, but you play it, and it's like they all get that's hard to do.
Yeah, and you could like come up with ideas. You could add to ideas, because if I'm not a drummer and I'd be like, oh, this is what I want the drums to sound like, but I'm not a drummer, that drummer can hear that and then add their own like, but I think this should happen here, this should happen here, because they actually do that for a job.
Yes.
You know?
Yep. Like I want to hear this. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's like it's a lot. Obviously, it's collaborative, but it's like, I think it's more than that when you're in a band together, because you can go and work with a producer or another artist and just collab on a song. But like to be a band and actually make everything together, it's much different, I think.
It is. I remember, this is just personal thing, but me and G-Note, last song I ever made with G-Note, it was me, Denali, and G-Note. And obviously I do everything. So people, they rap, they record it, and then I do everything past that. And he sent me a verse, and I edited it, and he was like, nah, I don't like how it sounds. And I'm like, that's how it sounds good. And he just didn't want to hear it, and he like refused, please don't put that song out. And I'm like, okay, so like, I hear it fine. It's my song. You don't want it to come out. This is why I don't want to collab with people.
Yep.
You know? So I can't imagine with a band, all these different personalities coming together.
Yeah.
You know?
It's wild.
But yeah, good song.
This was
Good
fire.
Song.